Reflect Festival, where we're presenting Nigeria Agile for Good Governance, where we're uncovering a path to continuous improvement in governance. My name is Tolu Fagbola. I'm an educator and an Agile trainer, and I'm going to be your humble facilitator this evening, along with my co-host, Itopa. Itopa, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Itopa Sule. I'm based out of Toronto here. It's a bit cold here. And I'll be assisting Tolu today in facilitating this event. So I think we're set to go.
All right.
Victor.
Hi guys, my name is Victor Nwadu. I'm a lean agile strategy and delivery consultant here in the UK. I have, what can I say? My fun fact is this: while everybody was cut down in the lockdown, the COVID-19 lockdown, I occupied myself in trying to invent my own beer. I successfully did that. It tastes good to my tongue, and yeah, that's me basically. I now have free beers for most of my friends, and I'm happy to be here. This journey has been a very interesting one, and a very enabling and humbling one at the same time, and I'm happy. Glad that you guys can make it here and join us in this August occasion. Thank you.
We are going to move on to the next item. We are going to move on to the next item on the agenda, where we will have our very own Mr. Cultural himself, Mr. Victor Nwadu, talk to us a little bit about cultural diversity in the country. Hi, Victor.
Hi Tolu, hi everybody, it's me again. What is Nigeria? Nigeria is 200 million people. Nigeria is 36 states. Nigeria is 371 tribes. Nigeria is 250 to 500 ethnic groups and languages. Popular rhetoric is that our diversity is an impediment to stable and effective governance. However, as Agilists, we see our diversity as a blessing. One nation from many. Even the 11th Agile principle makes this clear, very, very clear. It states, and I quote, "The best architecture's requirements and designs emerge from self-organizing teams." Self-organizing teams. What does this mean for Nigeria? That means Nigeria can unleash our greatest potential by operating a true federalist system where each state is self-governing. Again, self-governing and free to manage its own resources and engage business opportunities that benefit their indigenes and their way of life. So the question now is, why aren't we there now? If it's that simple. While I just allow you guys to crystallize that in your mind, I will pass the mic to Ogun Mawuyo, who is going to spit out a chant for good governance in our own Yoruba language. Thank you.
All right, so my job here is to have the slide up and call on whoever is on the slide to speak for 1 minute about what it is that they're working on. A bunch of us on here have other things that we do outside of our day jobs or with our day jobs and initiatives that we have chosen to push forward using the Agile mindset and just doing our little part to create an additional wave in the pool of evangelizing the beauty of Agile and adopting that mindset. So first off, we have Victor. Do you want to come on for a minute to tell us about the APIAM and WAF model that you have established?
Thank you, Toby. Yeah, hi guys. Again, I'm Victor Nwadu. I'm the principal of the Q platform and the founder of WakandAGILITY.com. These are Agile, thank you, Jane. These are Agile consultancies and group efforts to help our people in the industry. I came out with this APM rats to kind of espouse and highlight the cultural differences when we're doing Agile as Agilists and consultants and Agile coaches. Our main priority is to help transform organizations, and to do that, we need to change the mindsets and the culture of those organizations. Unfortunately, when Western Agile coaches come over to Africa and the Middle East, they assume a Western mentality and they try to embed that in a mishmash of indigenous cultures that causes all sorts of problems. This APM RATS model is an endeavor, an effort to help them understand the entire ecosystem when they are operating in these regions. And it's a simple form. It's in two parts. If you look at I'm not going to go into details because I've just got 1 minute, but if you look at the first one it's a row and columns of different parts, different types of typical organizations and the internal and external cultures acting on them. Right. The first one is a typical Western culture, and this is where our guys come from in the West. And the other one is a hybrid of Western cultures in Africa, which are just the middle point of the whole map. And the bottom one is where the issues are, where this entire thing is all about, where we have internal cultures and external cultures in typically indigenous companies, usually organizations like the ministry, the police, the military, and academic boards, academic environments, and hospitals. Yes, and the other parts of it is just dysfunctionalities and some good parts of it. This is an organic model. I'm still getting data, so if you guys can help me, organizations in all these regions, please feed into my channel at YouTube, WakandAGILITY.com websites, and yes, we will get back to you and try to modulate and improve on our model. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's another one about unconscious bias.
I think if you look at number 4, that sort of like touches on it.
To me, that was the point I was trying to drive at.
Yeah.
When you're talking about unconscious biases and all sorts of biases, NAIJA is a mishmash of them. So you will find that the principles are more than one principle that dealt with those biases. Even the first one, where one of the values where we're talking about meritocracy over nepotism, that in itself is a form of a bias. So I think navigating through the principles and the values, you will see that most of them dealt with those biases. One of the problems, or the biggest problem in Nigeria, is that the cultural mix has allowed the people that want to abuse it, instead of using it as a strength, they're now using it against the people, and that's, I think, where those biases cross each other and they cause all sorts of problems. So these principles and the values on top of them deals with it as a matter of course. So that's what I wanted to say.
And we also point
a closing remark today. It's been a pleasure.
Guys, fill the form to
Mercy,
showcase Africa. Yeah.
thank you so much. Pete, amazing job. Mary, I'll let you have the last word. Good night.
Thank you all so much. It's been an awesome evening. I'm just so grateful to God that we started this 3 months ago. Ups and downs, but we stayed focused, and here we are today. And most importantly, I want to thank the people who are still hanging on here, the audience. It just shows that you're really curious about Agile. So please continue with that. There's so much to gain in this space. And, we had our guest here today. The conversation, this is not just going to be a talk show. It is not going to be a talk show. We're going to take baby steps, and something is going to happen. I can already see almost 30-something people here, still staying here. It's been 3 hours almost, and you're still here. That means a lot to us. You will not be here if you're not curious. You will not be here if you didn't feel like you needed to do something also. So already, I think we've achieved a lot already tonight. So a big thank you to my fellow Agilists for all the time that we've all invested. It's just been simply awesome. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Good night.